Hello out there. This is Dr. Destiny. Welcome to Sister Empowerment Chats. Hello, all you beautiful sister queens out there. How are you? Today I want to have a really serious talk about you, sister queens, putting your best foot forward. Welcome to everyone out there that has to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sister Empowerment Chats. I stand here on this platform on behalf of Marissa and Avery. They are my queendom sister queens, my confidants, my best friends, my go-to girls. They are a part of me, I am a part of them, and we three together are sister empowerment chats. We want to thank each one for always coming to our channel, watching our videos, making these genuine comments, giving concrete advice, sharing your thoughts, your opinions, your experiences. Just thank you. We really appreciate you. Now, if this is the first time that you ever come to Sister Empowerment Chats and you're new to this channel right now, then you're welcome to come in. There is a subscribe button. If you listen to the video, if you like what you hear and watch some of our other videos, then become a part of our sisterhood. We are building a sisterhood community, and we welcome you here as well. Don't forget, before you leave, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, share out the videos, tell people about Sister Empowerment Chats, and then come a part of us if that's what you would like to do. Choice is always yours, okay? But for all you subscribers out there, I love you and I appreciate you. And I want to thank you right now for helping us to reach our first milestone of 100 plus subscribers. We will be having a celebration on this coming Wednesday, August 28th at 7 o'clock p.m. to 7:30. It's going to be quick and a brief celebration, but we want to celebrate you all because without you all, we wouldn't have made it here. I want to give a huge shout out to Triple C Raid. Awesome people. Creatively created. Well, Daniel, y'all know who I'm talking about. Just so excited. But thank you for the Triple C Raid that has come in to our channel, has supported us 100%. So let me get on the subject today. Sister Queens, listen. Putting your best foot forward. I know a lot of times we go through a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of things. Some things we could avoid. We could avoid a lot of things, but sometimes we just keep plowing ourselves in, and like we can take the whole world in our hands and we can run with it. But it gets hard. Being a mother, being a wife, being employed, or being self-employed, or being employed by someone else. Trying to be friends to a lot of people, trying to be active in your family members, your immediate family, your household with your children, your spouses. I mean, it's a lot. Then there's a lot of activities that you participate in, or there's you out there that's trying to build these social media channels, and there's others out there that's trying to create businesses. I mean, we put on so much on ourselves, and we constantly trying to multitask, queens. Listen, sometimes we make our plate too full that we can't even digest it all, and then we get this upset stomach and it seems like we want to spew it all out because our body can't handle all the extra stress and the pressure and all those things we bring upon ourselves. Listen, when people start pushing stuff at you, you don't have to grab for it and take it on and put it on yourself. You got to find that place where you got to say, enough is enough. I can't take no more. I choose not to take any more right now. Or I'm not taking this at all. You can speak your truth and you can say it with genuine love. But Sister Queens, putting your best foot forward, and you're working hard at it. You're doing a whole lot of things, and you get tired, you get frustrated, you get burned out. And that's where the frustration comes from. It comes from being pushed to the limit or pushed beyond the limit. And then that's where the burnout comes in. And that's where the frustration comes in. That's where the anxiety comes in. And that's where the fear begins to take over because you feel like you're going under the water. But sister, let me tell you this. I'm getting some notes here. Putting your best foot forward regardless of the mess that you're in. And sometimes we can make a whole lot of mess in our lives because we don't want to designate things to other people because we say, well, if I don't do it, it won't get done. Not necessary. You got to know the right people that you're going to handle your business that you can trust. That's why we're here building a trusted community, a sisterhood, where we lend support, encouragement, and accountability. And we are constantly, continuously, daily empowering you to become your best and your better self because you're a queen. Like I said, queen, you got to wear your crown right. You got to put that crown on, you got to straighten it up. And if you need help in your crown being straightened, you get your sister out there to help you straighten it up. Give me that word that's going to empower me. That word that's going to put me in my right place, in my right mind. Give me that word that's going to show me my errors, my mistakes, my flaws. So I can go and I can make it right with what I'm saying and what I'm doing. You know, the Bible talks about, I think it's in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. I'm going to read it what it says. And let us not be worried in well doing. For in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Now, if you're going to faint, that means that you're allowing yourself to be pulled out of the race, out of the game. You can't fight when you're in a fainted state of mind. You're not consciously aware of what's going on in your life. We try so hard, sisters. We try to work at so many things. And every time we think we get ahead, we get a step forward, it's like we've been pushed 5-10 steps backwards. And we keep trying to climb out of the clutches and climb out of the ditches and climb out from under all the debris that has fallen on us. But you gotta keep pushing yourself forward. Get that one foot up out of all the mess out there. And you take your best foot and you move forward, even if you had to step in the mess to get over it. So, sister, today, I'm sitting here. I was doing my little exercise on my little bounce ball right here. And I was relieving some stress myself. But I decided to take my break from my exercise and talk to you. So I'm asking you, Sister Queens, come alongside and rest. And that's what a lot of us don't know how to rest. We think that, okay, I'm going to rest, but the moment you lay down, you say you're resting, you're still on your cell phones, you're still on your social media sites, you still got people ringing in and calling, and you calling out to people, you still got people coming in and out your house like they are, like you're a restaurant service or grocery store, you're still serving when you should be resting. That's a scripture in the New Testament when Jesus was talking to the disciples of Christ consciousness. He said, come along aside and rest. And that's what he means, rest. Take time out for yourself. Take time out and just unload. Take time out to rethink your thoughts. Take time out to be your genuine, authentic self. Take time away from people. Sometimes we gotta fast from people. We fast from a whole lot of things. But there also is a fasting that you can fast from people. Let me read some things I got here. Come alongside my sister queens and rest. But just don't sit on the sidelines. What did you say, Destiny, Dr. Destiny? I'm going to repeat this. I said, come alongside and rest. But don't sit on the sideline too long. You got to get back up. After the rest, you got to get back up. You got to put your whole self back into the fight, back into the race. But you got to get your butt up. And then you got to start planning out some things, some steps, or how you're going to get from point A to point B to point C, all the way to down to the end of point Z. And you're not going to always do it in one day. Because they always say Rome was not built in a day, Sister Queens. You're not going to get it all done in just one day. It's baby steps. Then you start taking these little baby steps. Next thing you know, you're running. But it takes time. It's a process. And sometimes you're going to have to build a community. You're going to have to build an accountability team. You're going to have to build a support team. Somebody that's going to help you. And like I said, do all you can do is to pull someone up with you when you're on your way to your higher, greater self. But you got to get back up and get into the race after the rest. Let me ask you questions. Some questions. Listen, have you ever given up on anything? Have you ever quit? Just got right into the middle of it and just say, I'm done, I'm quit, and you just walked away from it? Have you ever quit? Have you ever counted yourself out and said, hell with this? I'm just watch the language, but I know we feel that way at times. I'm done. I can't do this. I just can't take it anymore. Have you ever counted yourself out? Have you ever just thrown in the towel and gave the fight to somebody else? Gave your victory, gave your power to somebody else? Just throwing in the towel and walking away from it. I'm telling you right now, get your butt up, Queen Sisters. Sister Queens, get your butt up. Because this is not a campground. You better believe what I'm saying. This is not a campground. Sisters Queen, listen, you are in a war zone. You are in a battle. You are in a constant daily fight. With everything that's going on around society, with the pandemic, with your jobs, with your families, with the community, things that you may be involved with, within church activities, with your spouses, with children, with family members, friends, I don't care. We are in constant a battle every day, working for that dollar. We are in a battle. We are in a war zone, Queens. This is where you got to fight. You just don't go in a battle without being prepared with your armor on, with your weapons in your hand, or your machine guns, or with your mindset ready to win. You got to go into a war knowing that, hey, I'm not coming out losing, and I'm definitely not going to be taken out as dead. We are in a war zone. This is where you got to fight. And this is where you got to keep moving. As long as you're in that war zone, you got to keep moving and shifting and dodging and ducking. And you got to keep putting your head down, and you got to keep looking to see where your enemies are. You got to keep seeing where the bullets and the targets are coming from. You're in a war zone, Sister Queens. You got to fight. Because you can't be taken down like that. Sometimes you got to unload. Sometimes you got to unload. Put it on somebody else. They may be stronger. Put them on the front line. Sometimes you might have to move in the background and put the big champs, the big warriors, the big chiefs on the front line for you till you can strengthen yourself up. And Sister Queens, just learn to put your best foot forward, even if it means you're stepping through the mess. But you cannot be weary in well doing. Get up and empower yourself if you ain't got nobody around there to empower you. Encourage yourself like David did. If you have no one to encourage you, but you just gotta be what you are created to be, your best and better self. That's Sister Queen. That's Sister Queen. And I'm out of here because I'm gonna give you a word of encouragement for today, and I didn't mean for that to stay as long. Let me reach over here. I got some notes right here. I'm gonna read this. Just hope that Queen, Sister Queen, Dr. Destiny don't fall off this ball I got here. But I'm pulling my notes right quick. This is your word of encouragement for a day. And Destiny, she doesn't need to stay here this long. But she's here, and she's staying here this long. But I'm going to read Ephesians. This is your word for today. I'm going to give you an empowering encouragement word right from the scriptures. And I want you to take this word and put it on you. And knowing that you are making that declaration today that I am going to put my best foot forward. Even if it means stepping in the mess, I'm going to step in the mess, step over the mess, and step out of the mess. But I am going to win. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11 through 18. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, that you may begin to stand in all the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation. I'm putting here, take your crown. And take the helmet of salvation. That's your crown. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And the last verse, 18, says, Sister Queens, listen. Praying always with all prayer and supplication. Let me repeat that again. Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all people, for your sisters. That's your power and encouraging word for today. Sister Queens, you can do this. You got this. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep stepping above all the situations, circumstances try to come to pull you down. It can take you out. On behalf of Destiny, Dr. Destiny is here, but on behalf of Marissa and Ivory, I am here to say thank you again. And I hope this word will encourage you, empower you, and will help you get through your day in any situation, circumstances that may be in front of you. You don't fear it. You don't fear it. You face it. And you show them that the queen that you are, the powerful, beautiful queen that you are. And whenever you need to rest, rest. When you ever need to take things off of you and just put it on somebody else, it's okay to do that. It's time to designate, you can do it. When it's time to unload, it's time to unload. But when it's time to rest, it's time to rest. But when it's time to fight, queens, kick butt. I'm out of here. See you guys at the next video.